Okay, so we are going to this event outside for Halloween, and so Sade, she's gonna be the character Red from the Descendants movie.
If you guys haven't seen that look, then go ahead and check that out.
And Sanaa is going to be Catty Noir. That's who she's gonna be from Monster High. Just in case y'all want the reference. It's gonna be cute. We're gonna spray her with black. So I'm gonna use some of this Createx. Then I also mix a little of the white just for the highlight areas.
On Amazon, the single bottles of the black or the white was about $7 each. But if you want to get a whole set, I saw, you can get 6 of them for about $25. But just make sure you get the opaque kind. That means that you don't see through it as good. Because, of course, you can get transparent, pearlescent, stuff like that. Just make sure you get the opaque paint.
And I'm going to mix it with some of this Mehron sealer.
It's the Mehron barrier spray. Sets and seals the makeup, but you can also use a mixing liquid. And I'll explain more of the differences. All right, y'all know me. I be having to show y'all, but yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I use the Mehron barrier spray. It's like a setting spray. You know how when people do that on top of their makeup? But it's equivalent because, every company is going to have their own brand and stuff. And, Mehron is more of like a professional grade. ÄLf is another one. This is out, but it's equivalent to this, a makeup setting spray. I be liking this because it's got a minty smell to it and it's matte. So you can spray that on top of your makeup, but also body paint. But I used it because at the time, I didn't even know. It's been a while since I've done any body paint. I didn't even know if I had any mixing liquid. I had to dig it out. And at the time, I was just using what I had right in my hands, in my disposal, in my little bag for face paint. But body paint, I actually did have some mixing liquid. And that's what you can mix in the makeup to kind of make it waterproof and not crack as bad instead of just spraying it on top of it. So this is what I'm talking about, mixing liquid. And like I say, every brand has their own. I have a big old bottle of liquid set from ÄLf. The same thing, it's mixing liquid. But I use this like mixing liquid. So you can do either or. You can mix it and spray it on top, if you want to, or, one or the other, but just showing you what I'm talking about when it's getting into face paint, body paint, stuff like that.
Usually black doesn't crack as bad as white paint, but I'm gonna put some just to make sure it lasts good, and then top it with a little of this high definition powder. Hopefully it don't look too crusty, but then maybe spray it and it might be fine because it's supposed to be translucent. So here we go now. We on the brush, but we about to make it work.
Hopefully it doesn't crack.
It should.
Also, I have my Hydro Grip Primer on my face right now.
Okay, cool. So I got a little of the black in here. I'll mix it with a little of this. I don't want it to thin out too much, but I'm gonna add a little. It's like pouring setting spray in there, basically. If I had some liquid.
Yeah, I'm getting my terms mixed up. I'm a painter as well. Liquid is what I mix with oil paint to speed the drying. But that's not what I'm talking about. I meant to say liquid set. Mixing liquid, basically what I said earlier.
I would usually put that in there, some mixing liquid, basically. Mix that together. You can tell this been my little mixing thing for years. Alright, let's see how transparent it is.
So we did it 2 times. This is the first attempt. I sprayed it all over her face and chest. And then used the white to highlight. And you notice that I'm using my hand to kind of block in the areas where I don't want it to go. So that's how it looks so far. And then I use my hand to block where I'm doing the eyeshadow part, the base of it. But you can tell it's still, it's some overspray.
This is how you get more of the fine lines when you need them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cause see, I could have blocked off doing this too when I sprayed it.
Yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace her eyelid to create a stencil so that once I put the pink eyeshadow over the white, it'll be more precise.
We even this, we finna cut it out, and then when we spray it, I'm gonna lay this like this. That seam, this fits here perfectly. Now is this about where you want it to end it? But you see, if you look to where this is here, so I don't know if I need to extend it more.
I guess you could end it towards the middle of the eye.
But this does fall right under your eye thing, right? Don't it? I think it do. I might just extend it with a pinch more. Alright, y'all, we about to spray this pink on and see how it's going. Let's see, turn this on.
So now I'm spraying the pink, and you can see where that's more precise, overlaying that white. And then you can always pick up the stencil and just adjust it. You know how I'm doing the inner corner where I missed it? Then especially flipping it around and reusing it, make sure you wipe it off so the residue doesn't get on there, on the skin. And then also I'm using that same stencil for her nose. The first attempt was this bright pink, but then the second one was a lighter pink.
I think we lost some footage, but you can see where we kind of cleaned it up a little bit, like under the eyes and all of that. So now we're just gonna try to get it a little bit better on the eyes, because one of the eyes I got a little different. It's a little off. I'm assuming that this is where I need to be at, right here. About there? Okay, so we're bringing it out further then, I guess. That's better? Because I'm still going to clean it up, but...
So yeah, we were doing all the adjusting to get the pink and the white to layer right. But you see how it got the cracks in the crease of her eye where the paint is? And even though she went, you know, afterwards and trying to do her eyeshadow and everything afterwards and all of that, you can see how, and she's normally a person that does her foundation last. She does her eyeshadow first anyways. But you see the crack still there, which was an issue. And then also another issue she said she was having is the fallout. You can see all the pink from her eyeshadow on her cheeks. So we decided the second go round to not put the face paint on that part before she does her eyes. So we'll see the second attempt.
Okay, so we are trying a different approach, and hopefully this will help with the fallout and stuff. We are going to spray around first in her eyes, and then let her do her thing, and then we'll spray the rest of it black. So wherever fallout from her eyeshadow and stuff,
I could wipe it off, and then we can do the full black face paint.
Right. So that's what we're doing.
All right, so here we go with the second attempt. And this time we're going around in passes and circles. That's normally what you do to make it even coverage. But we are going to do the perimeters of her face more so than the inner portion, you know, the whole face.
Are you about to do the
And
white?
then still going to use that as on the side to do the white. And we're not going to layer the pink. I'm going to let her do all of that once she does her own makeup.
Okay. Straight. So we're gonna try this because last time it was kind of getting crunchy on that pink part and her fallout. So we're gonna try this method, see if that works better. All right.
Wish me luck. I'm going in with my Kimchi Diamond palette. And this is what the palette looks like online. I'm going in with that, and I'm using white highlighter to go into this and fill out the white part and make it shiny. And this is me layering the Kimchi shimmer, the silver shimmer, on top of the Airbrush makeup. And this is me using my setting spray to, you know, make sure I get more color payoff for when I go in with the color again to have it show up better. I'm going in next with this black. It's broken, but this is Ben Nye pressed eyeshadow in ES99 black. And here's me starting off the cut crease with the black on the outside for the wing. And I'm just, you know, bringing it out more to blend it into the highlighted part. And then here's me going more so in towards the center of my eye, so that when I actually cut it, it's still some black there. And here I am blending and layering it some more. I'm also gonna go back in the 촘씸chic palette, the diamond one, and use the shimmery black one. And this is a shimmery black that I'm gonna layer on top of the solid black to give it more oomph to match the highlighted area. Then next, I'm gonna go in my Juvia's palette and use a gray to kind of blend out the black. And I'm taking that and going above the black just to gradiate it into the highlighted section. And here I am going back into the highlighted area as well as the black area to make it pop more. Time to cut the grays. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera just so things could go faster. And here's me going in with the micellar water and a Q-tip to create the shape for the cut crease and, you know, clean it up and make sure it's precise. That's why I'm pulling at my eyes. And then there goes me cleaning it. And voila, crease is cut. Now to go in with the pink, I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place, the Masquerade mini palette with the color Bori, hot pink over here. And here I am putting the shadow on the cut crease the part that's supposed to be pink. And I'll be going in with the primer, that's what I'm doing right now, so that there's not that much fallout. I put a little bit of primer in there just to see if it gets more color. And this is the second layer of eyeshadow. Okay, I took some of this Moira blush and just used that as a lid. Okay, I got it looking better than before. And so right now I'm just using a small compacted concealer brush to put on the Moira. Now I'm going back in with the powders. So basically, this is the intensity afterwards. Okay, this is how the eye is looking. About to go in and do the other eye off camera.
All right, y'all, so this is what she's done with the eyeshadow first. And it does look cleaner, it doesn't look like it's cracking, you know. So now we're just gonna spray the rest of it and go from there.
All right, we're back at it again with the second attempt. I'm using the corner of the stencil that I made for her eyes and used for the nose for the perimeter of the face to not interfere with that eyeshadow. Go under the eyes, but you see I'm not messing with right under the lid because she's going to use like a black eyeshadow or something like that for that. And around the sides of the face, and you see how I'm going in a circular motion. And also you don't, you want to do as many passes so the skin isn't showing through. Getting the neck area and the chest area and all of that. Again, as many passes as you need to try to cover the skin. Get behind the ears and under the neck as well. Under the chin, the sides of the face. So I'm just doing both sides, Spray under the neck, but be careful because you know how, of course, that moves a lot. So it can crack real bad if you do the layer too thick. And then just make sure they breathe, or if you need to take a break, because a lot of them are tempted to hold their breath. Then getting the other side, you see how I'm using the side of the stencil to kind of block off where the eyeshadow is to keep that precise and not interfere with that. And again, just go over it some more if you want to make sure that if you see any skin, peeking through.
All right, y'all, we're about to do the nose. That's what we forgot. We gotta do the pink nose.
The first attempt, the nose was a brighter pink, but this time, to keep it true to the picture, she wanted it a lighter pink. And you see how I'm also pointing the stencil inward to kind of give it that dip or heart shape. And then just using it to block for getting under the nose. And of course, you can adjust it to get the size. And I'll always clean it up too. So we're cleaning it up with liquid liner for now. And then also we'll take the black and spray to clean it up some more. And then it's cute using the little liner for the dip under there.
But that's cute. Cute, y'all.
I'll clean it up with the Pink, light pink.
Okay. Now I'm about to take some black and just kind of clean the top lip where we got some of that pink from the nose on there.
You see that stencil helping a lot, but yep, told you. Just taking some black and cleaning it off her top lip.
All right, so now she about to go do her lips and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And finish up her eyes. All right, bye.
I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lips. And this is the first time recording, but the lips are the same as the second time. So here I am just putting on the Moira liquid blush on my lips, on the inner corner, and on the inner parts of my lips. Right now I'm just kind of blending it out, and then afterwards I'll go in with the liner, a black liner to line the lips, and then I'll try to kind of blend it together so that it's not a harsh line afterwards. And voila. I did the liner. Now I'm going in with the same color that I used for my eyelids for the inner part of my lip. And so the same eyeshadow that I used for my eyes, I'm just going in the inner parts of my lips for a little more dimension, a little more extraness. And right now I'm just going in with the liquid blush and the same eyeshadow that I used to create the darker hot pink eyebrow. But afterwards, for the second video, I don't think I recorded that part, but for the second video, I just went in with the liquid blush and a little bit of the white from the face painting palette, so the gradient will match the hair. It's good enough.
Yeah, you achieved it. The pink brows.
Huh. I kind of liked it better without the brows, honestly.
But she did have pink brows, though.
Yeah, but I kind of liked it better without it.
Well, then you decide if that's what you're going to do tomorrow. But what I really wish you had was the pink contact lenses. Oh my God, you would really, really ate with the pink contact lenses.
Yeah, it would have been cute.
She's never worn contacts before, but you see that would eat. And these are the options that I sent her. But, you know, I guess that was not a good time to experiment. But if you are a contact lens wearer, definitely those are really cute. That Barbie Rose pink, pink Manson, if you want a distinguished black limbo ring. And then just the hearts are just adorable. And they're all from Icois, if I'm saying it right. Either way, the links are in the description box for each of these if you are a contact lens wearer and you want to wear them. So, done the homework for you. But contact lens or not, I mean, it's still cute. It still eats.
makeup look.
You can check out my smoky eye red lip look.
With Miss Sade.
Check out her Princess Red from Descendants look.
Cute. And Miss Catty Noir. Sanaa. And Princess Reed. And just Mama. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.